The college football experience, Western Kentucky Hilltoppers 2025 season preview episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, get up to $1,000 deposit match when you sign up at UnderdogFantasy.com with our promo code TCE SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, it's Scooby right here, aka Shark Dog. Listening to SGP and let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college football experience, Western Kentucky 2025 season preview episode. Go Tops, let's go. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hop on over there, hit that like and subscribe button because we're breaking down all 136 college football teams with a solo podcast for each and every team in the land. And it is top time, baby. Also make sure you get our Pick Dundee Nixon tapes where you have a bunch of coach interviews that did not have video. So strictly on iTunes and Spotify, go check those ones out. And if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Kelby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he could piss in your campfire. You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of pesos.
I love this school. I love this football program, I should say. I mean, they're fun, man. They get it. That's what I like about them. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the college basketball experience. When the season goes live over there, we are live every single night of the season, just like we are for football. So you do want to subscribe. YouTube.com/the college experience. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Ryan McIntyre, aka Money Lawn Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Yes, go Tops. Love the Hilltoppers there in Bowling Green. Let's go.
Mac tonight! Come on, make it Mac tonight!
I mean, Myron in the chat cracking me up. Shout out to Myron, kid, long time listener, man. Hope you're good, brother. Now, what I love about this program, man, I'm just going to cue the slideshow right now. All right, you're going to get us youtube.com/the college experience. Mac, if you go back to our Florida International preview or our Florida Atlantic preview, there was times where I referenced, I've done it with a few other schools too. Football is a fun game. You're supposed to have fun, right? That's part of the reason why, another reason why I come at the NFL, the no fun league, with their goddamn socks mandates and your coaches can't even wear what they want to wear. The sport's supposed to be fun. FIU and FAU is leaning into it a little bit, and FIU is with a little bit with the Vice Knights, but they're not all the way there. And I say they just need to go back to the Sun Blazers. FIU, right? FAU needs to lean more into the beach. Well, guess who gets it?
The Tops.
You're goddamn right, man.
Look at that logo.
They get it. They get it, man. Dude, Big Red, are you kidding me? The Tops, everything about them is campy and cool. It reminds me of like that, like when the NFL I fell in love with. I thought the Houston Oilers and the creamsicle Tampa Bay Buccaneers were very campy teams, right? They were having fun, and I feel like this is that version of it in college form. I love Western Kentucky for that. They never take themselves too serious. And there's something to be said for that, in my opinion. Like, they're just a fun program, and I'm excited to talk about them because I there's a spot in my heart always for Western Kentucky. Tyson Helton, the better Helton, some say. All right.
Oh, easy.
Who knew USC got the Bill Ripken side of things, right? Meanwhile, Western Kentucky's got the Cal Ripken side of things. 48 and 32. 9-5 in 2022, 8-5 in 2023, 8-6 in 2024. And I must say, this program has royal, obviously Bobby Petrino and Willie Taggart and Jeff Brom coach there. But Jack Harbaugh was there for a long time. I think the field was called Jack Harbaugh Field. They jumped up to the FBS in 2000, 7, right? They won 7 games, by the way. Oh no, 2008. Okay. So to 2008, they jumped up. So since then they have had what? I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bowl eligible seasons. And I mean, how many 9-win or 8-win seasons, like 8-win seasons, let's say what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 of those being 8-win seasons or better. This program that it is very self-aware, that they're always having fun. Well, guess what? Fun leads to fucking winning because you're having fun. Dude, this program wins. They go to the bowl like every year. What's your thought on Tyson Helton and these tops?
Yeah, to your point, 6 straight bowl appearances under Helton to start his regime there. And the only year that was a losing season was the 2020 year. So you kind of throw that one out. Every other year, 8 wins or 9 wins, every single year. So model of consistency, 48 and 32 right there on the graphic. Even better, 34 and 13 in the Conference USA, which I think they should be, because the Conference USA has been a little bit down over the last couple of years, but the tops, you give them credit, man. They're consistent.
Yeah, you got to love the tops, man. Tyson Helton's doing a good job. A lot of preseason publications, whether it's podcasts, whether it's magazines, just are us just putting Louisiana Tech in the championship game against Liberty. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, hey, we're just gonna go right over the tops here, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I got to see it. Yeah,
I got to see it too. Look, new offensive coordinator, Rick Bowie, no relation to David. 92nd in scoring offense, 25th in passing offense, 117th in rush offense, 82nd in total offense. Now, he was not there last year. These are Western Kentucky's numbers. So they've been doing this for a while. There's a lot of things I want to talk about this episode. So like, we did the FAU preview the other night, Florida Atlantic in the AAC, and Zach Kitley's their head coach. Zach Kitley was the offensive coordinator at Houston Christian with Bailey Zappi, Jareth Stearns, and a couple other wideouts. They lit up the COVID year, and Helton watched that. Tyson Helton said, "Woo!" and he hired the quarterback, the OC, and I believe their top 3 wideouts all transferred in, right? And they had great success doing that. Then Ben Arbuckle was with them, by the way. And then when Kitley left for Texas Tech, he promoted Ben Arbuckle, who had came over from Houston Christian. He's up to his old antics here.
Yeah.
And who's to say it doesn't work? Because it's worked so far. Rick Bowie was previously at not Tarleton State, but Abilene Christian, right? Yeah. And prior to that was at Valdosta State. Shout out, rest in peace to our friend Mike Leach. And their offenses were was on fire at Valdosta / Abilene, and a lot of it was because the greatest name in all of college sports, I think, the guy that walks into any room and gets pussy, right? Maverick McIvor. Oh my God,
great name.
I mean, I cover the FCS. He was at Texas Tech a couple years back too, but I think that when I saw him get recruited at Texas Tech, I was just like this.
Well, Well, I don't get they bring the in cold,
But they're counting down.
I
Should've
mean,
beat Texas Tech last year.
they should have. And his name, just, absolute 10 for 10 right here. Maverick McIvor. I mean, if that doesn't, if that doesn't do it for you, like I feel like every place he walks into, he should expect.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
And shout out to Dan Savage in the chat. Long time Toledo Rocket fan / podcaster. They're on the schedule this year, but dude, Maverick McIvor is a fucking baller. 61 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, and he's in the same offense, same coaches to a certain extent. Oh, this offense is gonna fly.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna fly.
Bowie was with Dana down in Houston before Valdosta and with Neil at West Virginia, so he's been around offensive coaches, and yeah, I like this offense.
Yeah, so they got him. They return. Okay, left tackle Marshall Jackson and kicker Cole Maynard. I wonder if there's any relation to Brad Maynard. Yeah. They're not going to miss Veltkamp because they got McIvor, and he'll figure it out. In under 60 seconds, he'll defuse a bomb, fuck a chick, and and it figures and have a beer. All right. They went to the portal heavy, as you can imagine. Maverick McIvor coming in. Also, dude, their names Caleb McMickle. If only there wasn't a Maverick McIvor on the team, we'd be honoring Caleb McMickle at the quarterback spot coming in from Houston. Lavelle Wright from Austin P. Those governors coming in at the running back spot. Same with Jaden McGill, Tennessee State with Eddie George. They went to the FCS playoffs a year ago. Wide receiver Isaiah Myers from Purdue. Kelby Williams from ODU. Matthew Henry from the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. Cody Epps from BYU, and tight end Jarris Mack coming in. They loaded up on the O-line as well. And the tight end spot, right? Devin Smith on the O-line from ULM. Nick Reamer from Bowling Green. Jameel Jackson from Charlotte. Weston Wallace from Georgia Southern. Ooh, called the brother for a reference, huh? I need an offensive lineman. Send me an offensive lineman, Clay. Elijah Williams coming in from Kent State, and Caleb Nita from Va Tech, as well as Lawrence Seymour from the Zips of Akron, who we're previewing next, by the way. Tight ends, they said, hey, Jackson West from Florida State, Justin Wolf from Kansas State, you get on in here. Mac, will the offense be better than 82nd? I'm going to say, fuck yes, it will be.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the rush offense will be better than 117th.
Ain't going to need it. Yeah, this offense is going to go with continuity of the OC and QB. McIvor's going to have that thing rocking and rolling. So, yeah, I like the Tops offense, and I think it's going to click right from the beginning.
Yeah. Did you hear my phone ring right there? Did that come up on audio?
No.
Okay, good. I'm not used to having it channel through the computer, so it was starting to ring on my headphone as you were talking there. So I heard like half of what you said, but don't worry. I think, yeah, McIvor will figure it out. All right. Yeah, I think the offense will be certainly better than 82nd. Certainly better than 82nd. This will be a top 65 offense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about the defensive side of things, because that's, if you're looking for my concern. Well, co-defensive coordinators new, Devon Brown and Davis Merritt from Western Kentucky. Scoring defense, 64th a season ago, 9th in pass defense, 130th in rush defense. That's not good. They're the 4th worst rush defense in America. 97th in total defense. Okay, a little concerned here about that run defense. They bring back both corners. That's not good for the run. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. It's good to have the corners. The pass defense was the strength of the defense. So, okay. They went out to the portal and just stacked up on defensive linemen and linebackers like a team that would finishing that bad in run defense. Josiah Knight from Mississippi State. Jaden Gray from La Tech. Dominic Oliver from the Aztecs of San Diego State. Eric Etienne says, I don't need to play for Michael Vick. I'll go play for Big Red, baby. All right. Coming in from Norfolk State. Rylan Suafilo from Southern Utah with them Thunderbirds.
Nice name.
Yeah. All on the D line. Then linebacker Jalen Wester. He's the brother of LeJohntay Wester, who's now in the NFL. He was at FAU, went to Colorado with his brother, and now he's looking for, I think, to ride out as a starter in his final year there. But Zach Smith from SMU also comes in. Montrese Smith from Duke at the linebacker spot as well. In the secondary, Jalen Lewis from Temple, Jalen Emery from Houston, Braxton Myers from Southern Miss, Javon Mack from Charlotte. Those are all corners. Safeties, Marcus Knight from ODU, Al-Mahi Ali from Charlotte, and how do I say that one? Avarion Cole from App State. Yeah. And kicker John Cannon. What a great name for a kicker, by the way. Let's add that to the great names of college. This team, your kicker's John Cannon. That's fire.
All names.
I have no idea if this shit's going to work defensively. And let me ask you this question.
Both those guys were promoted within, by the way. They were on the staff last year. Brown, the DB coach. Merritt was the linebacker coach.
So do you think this is bound to fail at some point where he goes, so the reason why I'm just playing devil's advocate. I think this will be okay. But when they went and grabbed Bailey Zappi and Arbuckle and Kitley and Jarrett Stearns and those other wideouts, they brought like the whole fucking offense.
Yeah.
You only brought the coordinator and the quarterback here. Like my point is there's much more moving pieces than when he did this before with Houston Christian. So I'm curious if you think at some point that might go the other way.
It could, but I think if you are going to bring one of the position, you want it to be the quarterback, just because he's the leader, the voice, and the coach on the field. So. I wish he was bringing more guys from Abilene up, because Abilene obviously was pretty damn good. I mean, they almost won at Texas Tech. But yeah, I mean, maybe eventually, but I don't think it's going to be this year. Not in the Conference USA. I mean, the FCS, those teams at the FCS would beat the shit out of some of these Conference USA teams.
Now, what would you think the defense will be better than 97? I have no fucking idea here, dude. I mean,
yeah, like we have continuity on the staff, but the whole defense is new, and they weren't very good last year. Seems like,
but the CUSA is worse this year than it was last year. So I'm going to say it's going to slightly improve.
Yeah, they don't have to play Rich Rod twice,
and no Liberty on the schedule.
And Liberty, yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah. It should take a step forward, not having to play those teams, and they only have one Power 5 on the schedule.
That's true. That's true. At Baton Rouge, have fun with that. But hey, Troy beat him before there. Why can't it be the Tops? Why? What is the Harbaugh family? Who's got it better than us? Or why can't it be us? Some shit like that. All right. Look, so we think the offense will be better, the defense slightly better. And let's talk about the state of the program and go game by game on the schedule. But before we do that, I want to let the good folks know that the college football experience, Western Kentucky style, is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long, giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million to first place. There's no waiver wire, no arguments about trades. Best ball is the best way to play fantasy football, folks. Underdog's also a great place to play pick'em, where you can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. So sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus credits there. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Yes, MyBookie is your place to bet on every single sport, including all the summer sports, CFL, MLB, golf, racing, horse racing. Shit, I bet the ponies. We're talking Kentucky here. Tennis, WNBA. You could bet on the color of dildo they're going to throw on the court. I shit you not. And of course, college football futures. So what are you doing? Jump over to MyBookie. MyBookie accepts customers from a ton of different locations as well. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head on over to mybookie.ag. But when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Terms and conditions apply. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. And I also want to let you know this. I kind of switched up the order on this, Mac, but we are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, the College Football Experiences, and we will be out at the Circa, which, if you haven't checked out the Circa, folks.
What are you doing?
Yeah, well, they just opened one in Kentucky. Yes, in Kentucky. So we will be out there for week 0 college football. So if you are, you should either be at the game where they take on Sam Houston State, you know, LT Smith Stadium there, or at the Circa in Kentucky watching the game. And if not there, the Circa in Las Vegas hanging out with us, as we're going to do live shows breaking down all of that. So you want to be out there for the sign-up weekend there for Circa. So check that out. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride. All right. So we talked about the rich history of since joining the FBS. I mean, they kind of get lost in I think a lot of people think when you talk about teams jumping up from the FCS to the FBS, you normally think like Appalachian State and Liberty and JMU and stuff that just kind of hit the ground running. Maybe Georgia Southern, maybe, some of those schools, but Western Kentucky is a perfect example, Mac, of a team that has won a lot. I mean, since entering, I'm not going to count the 6 and 7 season where you lose in a bowl game, because you still went to a bowl game. I still consider that a successful season.
Yeah, that was a COVID year too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they've only had like 3 or 4 losing seasons since they've been to the FBS, which is super fucking impressive, man. They're building that history and that culture, and that's a credit to them. So that's all with state of the program, but also with state of the program is the stadium. And one of the things I already touched on was one thing I love about Western Kentucky is they get it. They get it. They don't take themselves so seriously. And yet it's a great place to go to school, great place to catch a football game. If you haven't been and you're in the Kentucky area, what the fuck are you doing? Even if you're not in the Kentucky area, if you're living in Bend, Oregon, well, fly on out there. You can mix that in with going to the Circa or checking out, the ponies. This stadium is 57 years young. And let me tell you, part of the reason why I love this stadium, and I'm giving it a 7 of 10. I think I even could be talked to an 8. Let me have another whiskey. All right.
This could be the first home game of the year.
Oh,
it's football week 0.
Hell yeah. Let's go. That place will be rocking. What I love about it though, Mac, is they get it. You see this water tower right next to the stadium where they got Big Red on the fucking tower?
Yes.
I mean, come on, man.
Let's go.
They get it, dude. They get like, hey, we're not, yes, we're serious about winning because look at our program's history. But yeah, this is supposed to be fun. All right. And that's what we're going to do. We got Big Red here. They got a good fan base. Shout out to Big Red. Look at this, man. Shaq was DJing here, man. Even Shaq knows that they get it. And Western Kentucky and SGPN are probably the only two. We've been to a Shaq party where he DJ'd. So they get it, man. They got Shaq DJing. Crowd was probably asking for a shoot pass slam, and he said, no. All right. Look at these helmets. This is what I mean is they get it. Look at that. The fucking helmets are fire. The uniforms are fire. Look at that fucking helmet.
I love it.
It's so great. It's so great. I love this program, dude. It's absolutely fantastic. And get out to a game, dude. We should make the trip, man, because we can hit the new Circa. Look at that fan base, man. They know football. They know good football. This is an early shot. This pregame. All right, don't get concerned about that. But that is Jack and Jackie Harbaugh field, I believe it says, or club, whatever.
You gotta love Jack and Jackie.
Yeah. Looking for a girl with my name, right?
Jim and John, Jack and Jackie. The Hardballs.
Yeah, they got great fans. And look, the chat is loving this too. That's from outside the stadium. These people that have been to the stadium, they know that this stadium is great. Beautiful stadium. Look, they stormed the field. Shout out to Willie Taggart, who played there as well. Who played for Jack Harbaugh, I believe. State of the program, though, Mac. Look, I know Liberty has come in with all their blood money, their Falwell jerk off in the corner money.
Fox News money.
Yeah, but the Tops are, to me, their biggest competition. I know Rich Rod got Jacksonville State going, but he's gone now. And I think the Tops, I'm giving them a 7 of 10. I do wonder though, because there was talk, their history. They have a great another thing that's great about Western Kentucky is their rivalry, 100 miles of hate with Middle Tennessee. They almost left for the MAC. I thought it was the MAC, but that was the tie-in. Is one of the schools? I think it was Middle Tennessee, but you got to think wherever they go, they're going to be good because they kind of fit the Sun Belt blueprint as well. But where are you at with the state of the program with these Tops?
I teeter between 7 and 8. I'll go 8. They, like you said, they're consistent, top 3 team in this league, 34-13 under Helton in the Conference USA. And yeah, like you said, wherever they go, they'll be fine because they got a good football program and they got a hell of a basketball program too. They do. They care in Bowling Green.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get to week 0 because we just previewed Sam Houston State last night, and although I am not as sure. We took Western Kentucky on the Sam Houston show.
Yep. Now,
I did think Western was bringing back more. I still am going to take the Tops with that home crowd, but man, I see that spread is 10, and I got to say take the 10 points in Sam Houston because with the defense not necessarily setting the world on fire a year ago, you're playing Phil Longo with some of his guys coming in that were at North Carolina and Wisconsin. I do think that offense is going to move, but give me the Tops to win this thing, but I'll take the 10 in these Bearcats.
Yeah, and it's an entertaining opener. Really, it really is. I think it's gonna be back and forth, high scoring. Like you said, take the over last night. I agree with you. The more and more we preview both these teams.
I honestly, I think they're live. I'm gonna take the Tops because of their pedigree, but I do think Sam Houston's live.
Yeah. If I was about to say if the game was at Sam Houston, I would take Sam Houston, but they don't have a home field this year. But I'll take Bowling Green to win. I was looking back. Helton hasn't tripped up.
Bowling Green, Western Kentucky, buddy.
What I said.
You said Bowling Green. I know they're in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
There are too many Bowling Greens. Yeah. In Bowling Green, I'll take the Tops of Western Kentucky. Helton has not tripped up in any of these early games, so I think he'll find a way to win, but it's good. It's going to be a one-score game, I think.
I'm curious, and I'm going off the reservation here. Do you think this will be between this Farmageddon, Stanford, Hawaii, Kansas, Fresno State? Which one will be the closest score, like at the end? Is probably it this Farmageddon or this? Yeah,
because of the rivalry. I think this is the second closest. I think Hawaii might rout Stanford.
Yeah. Should be fun to watch. So 1-0. We both got a 1-0 week 0, and then North Alabama, the Lions. I got the heart of lions, tigers, and bears. Remember the great Mike Tyson?
It's kind of a tricky week 2 game.
It is, and look, North Alabama's not bad, but
yeah,
give me 2-0. Give me 2-0.
2-0.
And then Dan Savage is doing shots at a bar right now, so he can't hear this, but he's watching us. Nothing. Shout out to our fans that are watching us on mute.
Here you go, Dan Savage.
Yeah. I always had a face for radio, I thought. This is disproving that. But Western Kentucky, Toledo. The Tops caught Toledo last year. Now they got to go to the Glass Bowl. I got to take the Rockets in a revenge game here. So I'm going to say 2-1 right here. What are you doing in the Glass Bowl here?
Yeah, I flicked off Dan Savage, but Savage, I will take your Toledo Rockets, baby. I'm high on the Rockets this year too. So 2-1, they get revenge.
2-1 after the Toledo game. They come back home to Nevada, and look on the Nevada preview. You had to sway me to take Western Kentucky. I do believe this is a more dangerous game than people think.
Yeah. Ugh. Choate's defense could. I mean,
Chuba Purdy, Brock Purdy's brother, will be starting for Nevada.
Yeah, Western is off the bye. This is a toss-up.
No, there is no bye.
Oh, is that a typo? Oh, yeah, I read it wrong. No, there is a bye.
There is a bye?
Yeah.
That changes it for me. Give me Western then.
Okay.
I was going to Benedict and say Nevada, but getting 2 weeks to prep for Nevada. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go 3-1, and I'm looking forward to these next couple games.
Yeah, so they come out of the Nevada game, and hey, FCS, what's up? We're going to Springfield, Missouri. Missouri State, the newest FBS team, with one other team we'll talk about in 5 seconds. I got Western winning this one. What are you doing here?
This is a tricky. I think I went Western in a tight. I think my quote was it's going to be a tight one, but Western's going to find a way to win. I'll go 4-1, but this is a tough spot because this is Missouri State's conference opener.
Well, and I believe it's Delaware's conference opener the very next week.
On a short
This
week.
is the one I'm on. This is my upset. Delaware is going to catch them on October 3rd. I might even be at this game. They're gonna, to me, like they're gonna get cut. I mean, these places are gonna be on fire for their first ever conference game in the FBS. But I will take Delaware with the upset. What are you doing here?
Yeah, they're not making it out of this 3-game stretch with Nevada and then the 2 road games and the tough atmosphere. So I'm with you. Give me Delaware, Friday night, short week, back-to-back road spot, 4-2.
4-2 is what we are both on here. They get a bye week here. Shout out to those awesome helmets. They come out of the bye week, and Willie Simmons and FIU are here. We took Western here, so 5-2. I believe we both took Western, if memory serves me correct.
5-2. Yep.
5-2. Then a trip to Joe Willett Stadium there to take on La Tech. I'm not buying this La Tech bullshit. Give me Western to go in there. 6-2.
La Tech gets the bye. Give me La Tech, even though they don't have one of my favorite defensive coordinators in Johnson. Sonny Cumbie's going to let me down, but I'll go 5-3. The top get tripped up here in Ruston.
I'm at 6-2.
Yeah.
Then another bye week. Shout out to Big Red, one-legged Big Red there. Then you come out of that and you are hosting New Mexico State. This is a win. 7-2.
6-3.
Not very high on the Aggies.
Not high on this team either.
Then we have 100 Miles of Hate. Western's been owning them lately. So I got them. I got Western winning again.
Same.
I love this rivalry. This is like a low key. This is how you know the real ones. This rivalry is a fun fucking game, but Middle's lost their way. Yeah, win. What's that put us at now? 2 games left. 8-2. Am I at?
You're at 8-2. I'm at 7-3. You might need to have them drop a game.
Well, that's a good thing we have LSU on the schedule because they are going to drop a game. 8-3. Look, I'll be rooting for you, Tops, all day. But have fun here. Brian Kelly and his family. Maybe Brian Kelly and his family have been fired by now. Not betting on it though. You got them losing this, I assume.
Yeah. So what do I have? 7-4.
Yes. Then the back-to-back away after the body blow that is LSU. I do have them losing to Jacksonville State, so I have them at 8-4. These Tops are. What are you doing here?
See, I have them beating Jack State. I have the revenge game from the championship where they got ran off the field. Rich Rod's team's not there anymore. Charles Kelly. Give me Tyson Helton and company to get revenge and finish strong here. 8-4.
So we both have 8-4.
Yeah. How many conference losses you got? 2?
Yeah, Delaware and Jack State. The win total is 7.5, which makes us right on that number. They're plus 450 to win the CUSA, plus 3,000 to make the CFP. I do want to let the good folks know, though, that they're plus 150 to make the conference championship game.
Yep.
Remember, Delaware and Missouri State are not eligible for the conference championship game. So I think that is all right. I thought it was like 180 recently, but when I check right now, it's only 150. What's the ceiling on this season, Mac? Is there a path for 10-2? Because I kind of think there is.
I was getting ready to say, I think it's 10-2. The losses, LSU obviously, and then
power rank. Give me the top 5 hardest games on the schedule.
It's LSU and then Toledo. I think Toledo's their second hardest.
I think Toledo is their second hardest game.
That's a hell of a schedule.
It is a great schedule, man.
When Toledo, I love Toledo. But when a MAC team is your second hardest game on your schedule, that's a hell of a schedule.
I mean, and you gotta like catching Sam Houston overhauling, coach week 0.
Yeah.
I mean, who is Nevada the third hardest game on the schedule? I kind of think it is.
Nevada
or La Tech in Ruston.
Yeah, I mean, La Tech is talented, but like we don't trust the coaching staff.
I don't trust La Tech, man. I think Delaware is harder than fucking La Tech.
I know. Jack State. I mean, we're talking new coaches here, and or new teams to the FBS in their top 4 or 5 hardest games. This schedule's beautiful.
Yeah,
they could go. They could go 11-1 if they wanted Toledo.
Shout out to Myron Kidd. He's got a good point here. 10 wins is plus 450. Yeah. The problem is they're not returning that much, but there is a path for that. But I'd probably just take the over on 7.5.
Play that over the Conference USA Championship if you like that, because I mean, they're going to be a dog at Liberty.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They will be a dog at Liberty. So they're plus 450 to win the CUSA. Might as well just play the plus 450 for 10 wins over that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch. It's a great schedule. Great fucking schedule. Shout out to It's Eric who's inviting us. Do you have that date off the top of your head? Because it would be intriguing for us to hit the Circa there in Kentucky that just opened up in Southern Kentucky, I believe. I'm trying to remember what's the name of that town.
Right outside Nashville.
It's like
30 minutes north of Nashville. They're calling it the Mint or whatever.
But when is Ole Miss at Kentucky? Wouldn't that be great? You beat them back-to-back years.
Yeah, I picked it.
It's Eric. If someone could quickly pull up the day on that.
I got it. They're playing Ole Miss. Oh, they're playing them week 2.
Oof. That's tough because I already have.
That's in 30 days.
I can't go there because I believe I have week 2 is actually. Wait, I feel like I'm going somewhere week 2. Is it Coastal? I'd have to look at the calendar. I'll get back to you though. It's Eric because we would certainly appreciate it, but in general, we would love to catch up at some point there and get out there because we want to go anyway because there's a Circa. I know you're a Kentucky fan. So we'll make sure if it is, it's a Kentucky game. But we like to maybe we can parlay that with a Tops game on a weeknight. We'll figure it out, brother.
Or appreciate if not, we'll go for basketball season.
That's true too. We love. Yeah. I mean, we love
Kentucky.
Yeah. I mean, really, and college baseball too. How about that run by the Racers this past year, man?
Yep.
Unbelievable stuff. All right, folks. We will be back in about 15 minutes with the Akron Zips season preview.
Do you want to lock that, by the way? Over 7.5. They ain't finishing. They're not fit. They win 8 games every year, and this schedule's a joke.
Well, you know what's great about the schedule too, if I may. Like even when they get Missouri State and Delaware, it's not cold yet.
Yeah.
So they don't get any cold games really all year. Like Toledo, Missouri State, and Delaware could all be cold, but you get the Delaware game done by October 3rd. It's a beautiful fucking schedule. It is a beautiful schedule. Like honestly, I'm very curious about this season. Like if Liberty runs the table and I mean, what if they do beat Toledo?
Well, who hosts if both teams run the table?
That's what I'm wondering. Would it be? I have no idea.
Liberty, because they'd be higher ranked in the college football playoff.
Maybe, but some conferences have it where it's your record against your schedule, like the opposing teams and how they played. So I don't know. I'd have to pull up the CUSA's thing, but that'd be quite fascinating if you had a home game in with Maverick McIvor. He'll figure it out how to get a dub against these flaming libs. All right.
I'm locking it. I'm locking over 7.5. He does it every year.
I know. It feels pretty safe, but I'm gonna stay away still though, because I think Sam Houston's still live. I think Sam Houston's still live. So
I think they could lose that game and still get to 8.
I mean, certainly.
Yeah.
I think they could lose. Yeah, I think they could open up 1-2 and still end up 9-3.
I know, it's a great schedule.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we'll be back in 15 minutes with the Akron Zips, but don't go away yet. YouTube.com/The College Experience. We have put together a nice slideshow honoring the history of Western Kentucky football, which I really appreciate. They get it. I love how self-aware they are. And shout out to them for always owning into that and playing into that. It's supposed to be fun. All right. It's supposed to be fun. They get it. Take notes, NFL, you pussies. All right. We'll be back. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The College Football Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. We're talking zips next, baby. All right, let's go. This is the College Football Experience, Western Kentucky Hilltopper style. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins. Over the ledge, it ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you are ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a Friday day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found. Until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit. And I ain't 45 king. But on the beats, I've been doing my thing. I start the program and the doorbell ring. I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. American dreams, lessons, and still they work. I guess the sand on the beach still was really dirt. Now I'm going home, flying over Rome at 30,000 feet. Like, damn, is that really Earth? I see the killers work on walls, familiar turf. Got a little school in graph, 101 was first. Got a little school in math, didn't really work. But put the numbers on the block and I make them hurt. Any block is my stomping ground where my people lay low so they can't be found. They don't wanna be, ain't from the crew, but I'm honorary. Liquid, soul assassins, harmony. Type of armory that's more than a shield. Type of armory's DeLorean steel. Type of warriors ill, so true to my sound, but dig deep so it can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down.
It's the revenge of our stealth, the intelligence plane. Bomber, a manifestation of karma. The far left, low keys, let it be. Listen, whispering words of wisdom. Ghost dog, breathe in the shadow of leaves. Same darkness high, stripping those crooks and thieves. Special forces, black ops. Bad brains, fishbone, black rock. Matter of fact, Chuck Berry and James Brown. But most of the true story
can't be found.
Unchained melodies inscribed to freestyle. I rock rhyme mosaics more potent with each style. Crack the system more open with each file. Upgrades and free hotels with these miles. Expansion team dilated peoples in town. If there's a better sound in it,
Can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down.
I'm going to tell you about it now.